Alright, welcome to Deebos World, discussion of the Multiverse. And here we chop it up with the community's most interesting people. And today's special guest is, Dark Side, whatever you want to call him, but you got my man Darrien Kennedy here. What's up?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, world?
Yeah, finally, it's been a minute trying to get this joint together, but, we here now and get this joint jumping.
Yep.
For all the people that don't know, let them know where you're from.
I'm from Philly.
Yes, indeedy.
Philly cat. Germantown.
Nice
Those
town.
who know Philly.
Nice town, not too far from Germantown. Shit, right off the.
I've been all over. I've been all over. Now I'm in Northeast or Juniata.
Yeah,
so,
I just came down from Northeast, so it was like, I need to get back up there. North ain't what it used to be.
Right. Yeah, man. Philly gotta relax.
Yeah, definitely gotta relax. Capital RELAX. I ain't tripping.
You gotta relax.
All right. I'm gonna just jump right into the joint. Coming from Philly, where kids either pick up boxing, basketball, or Mike. How'd you? Go in the direction of comics?
I actually did all that.
It's true because
like for real. So like you go. I'll say this: my uncle Joe.
Fraser?
We used to all live in my grandma's house at one point.
I think that's every black household.
All lived there. So he used to have a basement. So I would run down in the basement as a kid. I remember two things you always saw. You always saw comics, and Michael Jackson was on TV all the time.
Yeah, Mike was definitely on TV.
People ever wonder why I dance and then I do comics and play games or whatever? It's just installed in my DNA as a kid. So I went downstairs. I'm talking about boxes like Odin got, like boxes and boxes and boxes of comics, Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man,
that's what's up.
All Marvel stuff. My bad, we in Philly, it's gonna be a little loud. So
I didn't expect nothing less.
I got motorbikes, everything gonna be fine.
You right on the strip, so that's right in the location. You right on the strip, so that's gonna be prime location for that.
Yep. Never a boring day over here. So, I think the first comic book I saw was Spider-Man versus Goblin or something like that.
Okay.
But I liked it, but he started talking to me every day. I'm talking about every day about like Celestials and Galactus. And I was like, yo, this is the most amazing stuff I ever heard in my life. Talking about I used to look up in the sky like, for real, they up there? Yeah, I'm dead serious. So I got into comics on Marvel. But then my life changed when I saw Batman with the Penguin and Catwoman joint.
Okay, that was my next question. Like, how'd you steer to DC?
Yes. When I seen that, is that Tim Burton Batman?
Which one? The one with the Penguin? I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. And the Joker joint used to be on HBO every day.
The big ass gun and shit. That scene is.
The scene in the art museum or wherever they was at. That movie was good.
Yeah, I
so
it.
as a kid, my mom, she used to say, "Oh, you wanna be Batman?" She used to grab like a towel, like a long towel.
You tie it around the neck. But you'll get the real mask though. Right. You'll never get the full costume. You'll get the mask.
Yeah. So I used to run around, be Batman all the time. Then when you start getting older, now you're looking at WB and this the animated series. I'm like, yo, what's this? So it just started from there. Mm-hmm. It was a wrap. Marvel had those cartoons.
Yeah, they had the X-Men and shit.
Yeah, but that animated series was like a point on WB where it was like Batman, Superman, back to back.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
After,
I used to watch this shit. I ain't look.
I used to come home, and that was the first thing. You do your homework right at 3:30 and 4 o'clock, whatever it was. It was Batman, Superman every day. Batman, Superman. Then after that, it's like dinner time. Ain't no more cartoons or whatever. So that's how it changed for me. As far as reading comics, I actually didn't read a lot of comics growing up. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z growing up.
Oh, that was how my day went. Come home from school.
Yeah, but it was about Pokemon, Game Boy, and Dragon Ball Z when I was growing up.
You taking it back? That's
Batman, Superman animated series. Those were like the 4 or 5 things that we was on every day. Pokemon cards, then Yu-Gi-Oh came out with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I wasn't really reading comics, and I think back in that point, comics was trash.
Oh shit.
So, and they getting back to that type of trashness too. We're gonna get into that. So, I didn't really read comics all like that. So it wasn't until I started getting on Facebook and I started seeing groups of people arguing comics.
Right.
Which really got me into reading comics.
Okay.
Because I used to just want to battle whoever. You couldn't disrespect Batman.
That's how I was back in the day.
But people was able to, and I couldn't back it up. So then I started reading heavy. Like, okay, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about next time. I don't want to hear Captain America could beat Batman. I don't care about that stuff. You know what I mean? Which is funny because we got this real like psychological problem with like certain things we pick and choose. Because at the end of the day, we should be. I mean, it's a tough thing once you really get in Batman psychologically, but I don't want to be Captain America either.
I used to hate characters like that. Like I never like characters like that, like with no powers and shit. I used to be like, I ain't fucking with you, man. Like,
he a cheater, man.
Batman a cheater. That motherfucker.
Batman worked hard, too hard. You know what I mean? That's why I'm glad they let him get OP feats. And it's like, yo, come on now, he should be superhuman, but they don't say it. Because then he'd be capped, and you'd be wondering like, why? What, he putting drugs in the system?
I don't know if you remember, but he did. Remember, he had Superman powers at one time, and he went crazy. He went power crazy. That man can't have no power.
No, he's psycho. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And then the people always asking like, why won't he kill the Joker and stuff like that?
Right.
I mean, we kind of seen why. You know what I mean? The Joker is like a reminder of what he don't want to be. I think that's why he keep him around.
I think
because he would be the exact same way, and that's what the Batman Who Laughs is. You know what I mean? It is.
When that came out, I thought that was a cop out. I'm like, come on, like if anything, I thought he'd be more like Red Hood. Like I don't think he'll win that far.
Red Hood is more like an angry orphan kid, which is. I mean, yeah, Batman could be an angry orphan kid, but he way more intelligent though. Red Hood just lashed. That's how he found him. It was bad when he found him.
And yeah, see, that's the thing. Batman, he could have changed all that, but he let the man get beat with a crowbar and all that shit. Like, I'll be mad too. Like, all I'm not asking you for nothing else in this world. All I'm asking you is take this dude out. Like, if you cared about me that much, take this dude out. I mean, that's it.
Right,
I'm not asking you to kill a Penguin. Nobody like that. Just this dude.
Yeah, kill the Joker. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. But then at the end of the day, there's no line drawn.
I guess it's the individual. I guess we looking at it.
It can't be an eye for an eye because it's always going to be an eye for an eye, and that's kind of Batman's point.
Right.
Okay, I'll go take out the Joker, another Joker going to pop up, which it has. 3 Jokers popped up.
Yeah.
Like, dang, yo, what am I supposed to do now?
Kill 3
I mean?
So
He still, they killed 3 Jokers. They killed themselves. So it ain't like, you know what I mean? Spoiler alert, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. I'm like, that's crazy. I knew, so I'm like, it ain't spoiled for me. I knew, but.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next joint. Your match against Roland. What you think made it as big as it was?
Me and Roland both hotheads. It's kind of like putting Floyd Mayweather and man, that's a good one. Nah, that's not good. I don't know. It's 2 hotheads going against each other. You know what? Yeah, it's kind of like Floyd versus what's the kickboxer bull he beat up at the end?
Oh, the Japanese dude. The
the big fight. The bull. Dang, I can't think of his name. They know what I'm talking about. He just fought him. He ain't been winning a fight since in MMA. Real famous.
Oh, Conor McGregor.
It's like that. But see, Floyd took the humble route. But imagine McGregor and Floyd, when Floyd was 10 years younger, when he was out there, the money Mayweather Floyd.
Beat the brakes off his ass.
2 hotheads going at it like that, it's bound to happen. You know what I mean? And we both leaders of groups.
Right.
So when you got leaders of groups going at it, and especially since Watches kind of fell out at that point, it was only really Guardians and
Nerds.
Yeah. So for me to go up against them, it was something I was looking forward to. But yeah, it was going to be big because we all got the same people.
Right.
At the end of the day, like people on his team or my team. Right. You know what I mean? It's people in his group and my group. So I think that's what made it big.
Okay. He answers a little different, but that's what's up.
I would be considered an OG because Guardians was here before anybody. Well, before those 2 groups, Watches and Nerds. Watches was literally like 2 weeks later, but still.
That's
so I would say I'm an OG. I'm an OG of the Trinity because we the Trinity. It's Watches, Guardians, Nerds.
That's crazy.
That's the Trinity.
That's crazy. I didn't know it went that far back and shit.
Yeah. I came first, then Watches, then Nerds.
Okay. We getting some knowledge here. All y'all new cats. Y'all learning something here. Like,
but they always be saying stuff like Guardians and copying and Guardians been around for a long time.
That's lead me into my.
Go ahead.
I would say no. I'm glad you were saying that because that was leading me into my next point about Guardians and shit. I mean, I remember it was counted out numerous times and shit. What made you want to continue to push through?
Well, look at me right now. The phone is here. I ain't on Facebook. I'm sitting in peace and quiet. All you gotta do is shut the phone off. Watch something. Go enjoy real life sometimes. Definitely. All that banter and all that stuff. People forget it's Facebook. For me, if you really got a problem with me, I'm right. Good luck coming to my crib.
I told somebody that.
You hear it too.
I told somebody that. I told somebody you want. So I'm coming down to Philly. I'm like, good luck. Like, you ain't making it the fuck back. Like,
why anybody outside of the city or any city, I don't care if I'm from Philly, I say, yo, I'm gonna go beat somebody up in Brooklyn. Why would you even attempt to do that?
Exactly.
That's not your home. You don't know nobody there.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna turn out well. So, but I don't even talk. You know what I mean? I don't even talk like that. You know what I mean? I got Elmo right here. He handled my problems. But so Yeah, you just turn the phone off. But as far as like Guardians surviving, we survived because half of it was BS.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like probably more than half of it is BS. You know,
yes.
Like me being a hothead ain't BS. I was a hothead, but it was more so because I had a lot of youth.
Right.
So I was like kind of a big brother
to a lot of them
my
cats.
young. And I've tried to like a lot of the stuff came from like Clay. Clay stuff. Why you keep Clay George around? Why you keep our men around?
Good business.
See, I'm from like it's you said it.
I get it.
Activity. I run a group, and I'm from that stuff. Don't bother me like it probably bothers somebody from a different culture.
That's how we came out. Shit, we came up roasting and talking shit to each other.
Yeah, bad too. Worse than that.
Where do you think this song "Your Mama on Crack Rock" came from? That shit started as a fucking schoolyard diss. Like,
facts. So, like, when I see certain people get offended, and I get it. Like, now we in the age where, like, you really gotta be careful, especially with censoring and
right.
So I calm down a lot too. Like people just can't point out one instance where I actually curse somebody out. I don't take it that far.
Right.
I go at you hard, but I don't ever curse you out.
Yeah.
None of that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I throw an insult, but I ain't cursing you out. I never
curse nobody out. None of that stuff. I never call nobody out their name. None of that.
I tell you, shit, your eyebrows or some shit like that, Clay.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff from me personally and Guardians came from a lot of people being really jealous of Guardians.
Right. Okay.
Like people would say something like, I used to get a lot of tags and be like, you doing classes. You know what I mean? Why is that like something I need to be mad about? Why y'all so upset? And why y'all trying to diss me because I'm doing my own respect threads that's more detailed than what you getting from, you know what I mean?
Reddit or
like
some
that
shit.
Was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of when you debate, you tag people, which I get that one. When you debate, you tag people, but I'm just tagging my team.
Yeah,
you know right. Ain't nobody, I'm just tagging my team. Because I want the likes. And really, if you know what you're doing, algorithms, the reactions is what makes the post
make all that shit jump.
Pop up.
Right.
People see Guardians because when we doing the war, people hitting on like buttons, hitting on like buttons.
That shit
now
shooting up.
Facebook is going to advertise your group or your post or where you having your match at to everybody that's in that. So a lot of that stuff ain't because I want to cheat or get help or get. The people were too worried about the wrong stuff. Oh, he want to have 7-8 likes because it's going to influence the judges. No, I really just want the likes because I want everybody to see me kicking your behind. That was just me, for real. So, like I said, the Floyd Mayweather. I'm more on that side. You know what I mean?
I didn't think about it like that.
People want to see Floyd lose. They want to see him win.
Right.
But more people want to see him
lose
so
than
they keep
win.
buying the fight.
Facts.
They buy the fight. So whether I lose and win isn't really. I'm just trying to entertain because I'm one of the community leaders. Period. It's undeniable.
Y'all learning something here. Y'all better take notes.
Yeah. So I used to go at a lot of my young guys. My bad. My phone. 15%. I'm good. So I used to go at a lot of my younger, guys. And I used to tell them like, yo, look, y'all gonna be fatigued. Y'all joining every daggone clique. Y'all can join. Every group y'all can join. There's no point to make 55 groups.
We're all the same people.
The same people.
Facts.
That's why Watchers is going down. That's why Guardian is going down in likes and stuff. That's why, you got 50 groups out there.
With the same
because
people.
You got mad at me. Now you want to go make another group of your own with the same daggone people.
Right.
It makes sense. So now judges getting shorter. Now the match is not getting judged. So like I heard you talking about this in the last interview with Odin. He didn't go into like detail and stuff like that.
Right.
This is the detail.
Facts.
Y'all want the community to come back. Y'all gotta figure out which group y'all want to thrive and build it up.
Right.
Like the Trinity's still here. The Watchers, they kind of fell back and they just doing comic stuff. So don't go there with nonsense. But from the Guardians with nonsense, I gladly accept the Gotham rule. You know what I mean?
I was saying, like, as far as like watching shit, we know our lane. Like, we know, like, we not trying to like do the debate and shit no more. Like, we on a little calm shit. We know. That's why I like. People see me like, oh, ain't you Watchers? Why you always in Guardians? I'm like, I know where to go to get the shit at. Like, I know, like, where you like I said, you know which lane you can do a lot of shit in. Like, and the way you explain it, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, it's not real bad shit, but this shit drives traffic. I mean, it pushed the algorithm and shit like that. I mean, that's a good ass point. I mean, shit.
Formats like formats. If you go on Space, I think it's called Space Battles. Is that the website where they do like a lot of
the Death Battle, John?
No, it can't be Death Battle. I'll send you a link. I'll drop a link in the video or something.
All right.
But a lot of stuff I say, a lot of stuff I did in classes and stuff that they try to clown me for, because I call it classes. I don't want to I hate respect for that. It just makes it sound like, it's not. That's what it makes it sound like. It's not going to be accurate. A lot of that stuff was on the internet. Okay. So like Guardians could be, we already did our job. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of even my admins chat quiet because they fatigued. They did a lot. They did a lot for a lot of people. They did a lot. They focused on this group, this group.
Get stressed in.
There was a way to help everybody by staying with Guardians. You know what I mean? So yeah, I used to go at a lot of cats' heads. But I think a lot of my it started to become cultural.
Okay.
A lot of my issues I feel is cultural. Like me and you never had issues. Me and Odin never had issues. I used to go at Odin the same way.
Right.
But he understood what I was, doing. Me and Rel don't have issues. But if you watch this, you like, yo, these dudes hate each other.
Yeah,
we just understand. So
facts. That's all it takes, the understanding, and because a lot of people they just don't understand. They go off that impulse where, all right, you talking shit. So I mean, it don't really be on that little type time and shit. But a lot of these young cats, they don't know, so they impulsive.
Nah, they don't know. Like even with like the racist thing that they was pushing on Ark, right? And it's because he said the N word, like, isn't Black Panther N or something like that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I was just thinking to myself, like, man, I just walked outside and like I saw 55 Mexicans and Indians
saying the N word
and saying the N word to each other.
And that's
so
crazy.
When I come in there and I say, yo, come on, man, like, you got a lot. Like, I think it was Amin doing this. I was like, yo, you talking about beating this man up? You got a lot of people to beat up in your city.
That's crazy. I didn't until recent shit. I didn't know he was from Philly and shit.
Yeah, me neither. But see, that's what I'm saying though. If it's a cultural thing,
right?
Like, and it's a Facebook thing. I'm not going to ignore the real stuff just because you in your feelings at this point.
Facts.
If we really want to be honest, there's a lot of people that should be saying the N-word that we allow.
Right.
So I ain't wasting my time on Facebook worrying about that.
I got you.
You feel me?
I got you. And my point about that joint is, like, I know I was active in that joint, but My only thing was like, all right, I ain't really. It wasn't really that he said it. It was like, all right. You try to lie about it. Like that was my whole point. Like, all right. I mean, just own up to it. Like, and plus, it's like you say, it's a cultural thing. Like I've grew up with motherfuckers like Rican white people that say the N word. Like we grew up with each other. Like I know you ain't the motherfucking one. So I'm like, I'm not even going to trip on that type time. But I mean, as far like go ahead.
Like again, it's a cultural thing. So like him lying about it probably got something to do with how much trouble he could get into in his country.
Right.
See, not everybody in America, yo.
Right.
Like you got cats, places still getting stoned for certain stuff.
Yeah,
their hands chopped.
For real, you still saying you get your hand chopped off.
You don't know why he was like, "Oh shoot, I better try and get out of this one alive."
You right.
You don't know. It ain't just. I meant he worried about beating him up with his little fingers. You know what I mean? I'm in 100 pounds. Talking about beating somebody. Nah, man, you gonna need help. You know what I'm saying? so yeah. So I'm just saying, you gotta be careful, man. Cause at one point I remember this. There was one of the people in my chat. I'm in admin chat. They was going at us about how many like kids I had, or Indian kids, and this and that. I was half them dudes was dealing with bombs going on outside their crib.
And you talking about something
like war,
right?
In Middle East and stuff. And I'm like, yo, they got to deal with this nonsense on Facebook. I ain't gonna be the one
to add to that problem.
Coming at them. Yeah, like yo, just get them like this. They try to be here, have fun. They got real stuff going on.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Real stuff. You feel me?
That's crazy. All right. What you we're gonna talk about your clothing line real quick. What you say you got your inspiration for your designs and shit for your clothing line?
Well, I mean, like I believe in God, so like I just look at like rare bugs,
right?
Like tropical bugs. Like, and I say like God is the greatest artist. I'm just inspired by it. That's like one of the like models. So a lot of like stuff you see is just like bug designs. Yeah, like it's just bugs I found. You can look this stuff up, and I look at it, and then I piece it together and make it my own type of thing.
That's what's
the
up.
Colors, all of that. I'm telling you, all of the colors, everything is on these bugs. It's crazy.
Yeah, I see the joint on Instagram. You posted like a picture side by side, and that shit was like it's crazy.
The race kid is the race part is the actual racial part. It's like I could put all these colors together, they could work together.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's kind of what it is. So that's why I say race kid.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We looking at
message
bugs, and it's like, yo, that joint got tan, it got purple, it got red, it got. Yo, I'm telling you, these joints crazy. They got yellow in it. Them joints look fire, but it ain't nothing me and you will wear in the street.
Right.
But when I put it on a shirt, it works.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's been working, you know? So I was able to get a store deal in Dubai.
I'm about to ask you about that. That's okay.
Yeah, I was able to get the store deal. So it's all going well. You know what I mean? It's going real well.
Is that solely in Dubai? Was it they just picked it up in Dubai?
Yeah, so I always have a plan. You know, Dark Side always sitting back. You know, up there. You know, I got a plan. So I put it there. My brother works there.
Right.
Like he doing real good over there.
Okay.
So he got the store deals and stuff like that. So it's over there, and they doing it for Christmas, and it's selling for like $50 a shirt.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Yeah. So all I'm gonna do is I told him I just want all the receipts. I get them receipts. I take it to somewhere in America, Hot Topic. I don't know, Spencer's, whatever.
Show them you doing your numbers.
Show them the receipts. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
Now show them. I already got the business license. I already got the copyright. All of that stuff.
Right.
That's all. So I figured, all right, let me do it a little different. I'm gonna go over there because in America, all they care about is receipts. Over there, it's a relationship thing. That's what I'm saying. It's two different
environments.
Not everywhere. not everywhere is America. So, like, y'all gotta get out sometimes. Like,
Okay.
so there's relationships over there. So I built that relationship, helped them with their company. You know what I mean?
Right.
They make some money off of me. I get the receipts. I bring it here, and now I gotta do the American thing. Oh, I can make y'all money. Look at the receipt. Blah blah blah. This was selling for this. Y'all can sell for this. Y'all can pay me this. That's how it works. You know, for young younger cats. That's how it works. It's that
Right.
simple. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Just come up with an idea. We all got one. You know, and figure out how you want to pitch it. You know, so
Facts. I better take notes.
Bugs.
All right.
People always ask, yo, what is that? I'm like, it's just bugs. I ain't doing nothing. You know,
Something
it's just
simple.
my idea.
Like, and you took it to another level.
Yep.
Something simple, and you took it to another level.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What's your take on the downfall and like in the debating community? Like
the downfall. So, like I said, I just think that it's fatigue and lack of judges. I said this 2 years ago. I said it 3 years ago.
mm-hmm.
You know, we've been rocking for a while. It's been a downfall for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's been like 2-3 years now.
And it's not comments. It's not the people in the comments. Nah, that's the heart of it. That's the fandom. We gotta stop trying to make people feel like they can't feel some type of way or comment how they want to comment when you're coming at one of their characters.
Right.
That's the activity. That's the fun. You know, if I could convince somebody, yo, nah, that ain't it. You know, I put a lot of people on the Green Lantern, whether they want to believe it or not. I did. You know what I mean? So you know, that was the fun part for me though. That's what made me read comics. That's what made me go find some stuff nobody ever posted about and post it, and then like, oh shoot, wait, what's the boy? See that I'm terrible with names, yo. My job, I gotta learn like 300 names, yo, and it's
that'd
like,
be the worst.
Yo, I'll be looking at some of my cousins. I'll be like, yo, what's your name again, dog? Yo,
yeah, I'm like the same way with names. I'm like, I won't forget a face, but
my younger cousins, I ask them their name every time I see them. But what's the boy name from Green Lantern? The one who trained everybody. The hog bull. Pig looking bull.
I know you're talking about I'm about to say Cord. What the fuck? I know you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't get.
Yo, listen. I know his name. I don't care. I know his stories.
The hippo boy. I know what you're talking about.
I don't care about his name right now. So, yo, he drained his whole planet's souls. You know what I mean? Like his planet was getting destroyed or whatever.
Kilowog, is that his name?
Kilowog, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I said hog. Yeah, I said hog.
It was close enough.
Kilowog. Yo, he took his ring. You never seen this posted nowhere. I found it. He took his ring and he drained the souls of his planet. Billions of souls.
That's crazy.
Put that joint in his ring and dropped them motherfuckers off on another planet they built later.
Oh, shit.
You know, Sinestro had a galaxy as a pet, as a weapon.
What?
Like a living, in DC, living galaxies. It's like DC big on that stuff. It's like you got living galaxies, you got living planets, you got living suns, like Polaris and all them.
Yeah.
It's a whole race of them. So, Sinestro was in jail because the Guardians condensed it. Like they gathered around the galaxy and they shrunk it. They shrunk it into like, you know what I mean, to like human being size, which is OP as ever.
Man, that's crazy.
You know, so they threw it in the cell on Oa, and Sinestro was in there, befriended that joint.
I see.
So
that's when they fucked up at.
So Sinestro got out. He took the galaxy with it, and the galaxy grew big. So it was expanding. So the Lanterns got caught in this joint. So Sinestro was chasing the Lanterns around by utilizing the galaxy weapon.
That's crazy,
bro. One of the best Green Lantern stories. So Kilowog, you got them going through black holes and Kilowog shrinking, not shrinking, but gathering souls.
That's crazy.
So now I can go into the debate. Yo, look, y'all talking about y'all be hyping up Silver Surfer. I almost threw up when I said his name. Like,
that's crazy.
I can't stand Silver Surfer, but because Silver Surfer used to be my favorite, yo.
That's why I said my last joint. I think he started off as everybody's favorite.
I don't know what's up with this story now, man. It's because it's so much. Silver Surfer's not a person you put in debates.
He's
because he has too much amps.
Too many.
In order to really know what you're talking about with Silver Surfer, you gotta read his story.
His whole story, like it's like
he got an amp 30 comics ago that he using right now.
That golden joint. Yeah, you got that joint.
Y'all want to speak about Silver Surfer with the amp. Nah, man, I'm about to tell y'all. Nah, y'all gotta go back and check this out.
He definitely did just get an amp when he took I forgot the boy. He's the amp master.
He's the only person I know that gets so much credit for borrowed power. It's insane.
we can say that for a different time.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anybody in the community that you actually would like to meet and shit if you haven't already met them?
If I haven't already met them, everybody.
That's what's up.
I'm telling y'all. There's a point where we'll be able to all meet up. So like,
it's a lot of us in Philly too. That's in these groups. A lot of us. And Odin, he right across the bridge. He right over in Jersey and shit. So I'm like, it's not.
Yeah, when he was in the hospital, I was on my way to his hospital. It was like a 2-hour drive or something like that. And he wound up calling me and stopping me because he got sent home or something.
That's
so
crazy.
I was like I was on my way there for my job. And he was like, "Oh, I'm home now." I'm like, "Okay." So I guess Odin will be one. Rel, I ain't meet Rel yet. A lot of cats. Shoot, I met you.
What's up?
Jerry.
Oh, you met Jerry? Okay.
I like the. Yeah, no. I'm saying I want to meet Jerry.
Okay, yeah, Jerry not too far neither. He close to Odin and shit. So.
Austin. The bald head cat, y'all don't know who that is.
Yeah. A lot of cats don't know. He the godfather of a lot of shit. Like he wrote like one of the first Terrences and like a lot of motherfuckers like he don't get a lot of credit for.
He don't like me, dog, but I'll give him a bear hug if I see him. Because he's one of the ones that don't understand. Culturally, me and him never got it. He just didn't understand, but I kept going at it because it was funny. But me and him, like, if I ever met him, a lot of these dudes, they gotta understand. I give them the shirt off my back. That's just me. You know what I mean? It's never like we can fight. We can fight and go at it all day. But I grew up in an era, and it's not really that era no more. But man, my parents used to make me go shake the dude hand when we fought.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to fight at school. Who won? All right, he won.
Shake his hand.
Now y'all can't fight tomorrow. And they used to take him to the house and all that. And the parents nowadays, start fighting.
Yeah, the parents start fighting before the kids and shit. That's crazy. You said that shit because like one of my best friends and shit. That's how we met. Like we met first day of school and shit. I seen a pencil on the ground. I guess he seen the same pencil. We went to go pick it up and shit. And he knocked me down. I scraped my face. So we started rumbling and shit. We all next day and shit. I went home, told my mom and dad what happened. Came back the next day at school and shit. We shook hands and we was friends ever since and shit. Like,
yeah. So definitely like I would like to meet Austin so that he could physically understand how I am, like that energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Roland course, that's my brother. You know, a lot of these guys I'm probably saying talk crap about me in private chats. But again, I don't, it ain't pretty. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? As long as it ain't my daughter, talking about me and my son, I ain't gonna really, it ain't gonna really bother me. You know what I mean? Just know it's all love over here. You feel me? So like, we could fight. I just like that. We could fight. That's how I am. I could fight you all the time, but we could definitely be brothers the next day. That's just me. Especially Facebooks. So
facts.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people I want to meet. Like for real. It's a lot of people I want to meet. I don't even have a list. Like Ishan, all these cats, Kev, Joshua, all of these cats, I would like to meet.
All right. Last part of this podcast where I call "Where in the Multiverse Do You Stand?" I give you two choices. You basically, whichever one you favor, you just pick that choice and shit.
Right.
All right. First one. I know you're gonna go, but Marvel or DC?
Overall?
Yeah. He's thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's overall, like, movies slap. You know what I mean? The movies is top notch.
DC got their animation joint. That's why I fuck with DC. Their animation movies.
Yo, fire! And that new Batman commercial is absolutely genius. You know what? I'll go DC. And here's why. Here's why. I'm gonna explain why. Because people, they'll just say I'll just pick DC just because. Nah, the Joker movie, that ending scene was something different from when he was doing. That was classic comic book. Like, that's the Joker. And the part where he was in the room and he killed the bull and the little dude. That was serious. So that Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight was the shit.
Yo, when that came out, everybody was hyped about that movie.
Yeah, I fuck with
and I remember, and that was at the time where YouTube, Instagram, Facebook wasn't all that popular yet.
Yeah,
so
you couldn't find that shit out there.
I'm watching the Lakers and Celtics in the finals. I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. So I'm watching Lakers and Celtics, and that commercial came on, and it was like Joker standing in the middle of the street, and then you see the John tumbling. I was like, yo, I remember that. Those type of things impacted your life. You go with it. But yeah, I would say Batman, because overall, Marvel just really started hitting, if we being honest.
All right.
The 90s was the animated series, Batman.
Right.
They won that. But Tim Burton, all that, they won that stuff. The old Superman movies won.
Yeah, that's just what
you know.
I was a lot of DC shit back in the day. I used to fuck with that shit, like the Batmans.
That's why I'm a '90s kid. I'm born in 1990. That's what I saw. That's what I grew up on.
Right.
It wasn't X-Men movie came out that was fire, but DC already had 10 years of even Spider-Man 1 changed the game. But Spider-Man, he above. For real, Spider-Man kind of above Marvel label. You know what I mean? Think about it. Like, he above Marvel label. Like, people love Spider-Man. They weren't just talking about Marvel the whole time.
Just legit only Spider-Man and shit.
Now they talking about Marvel as a whole. But at that time, it was just Spider-Man. So, I'll go with DC because I'm gonna go with DC really because of the new gods, Jack Kirby. I like his stories with them, even though he did a lot. Like, he did a lot for everybody. But I like Jack Kirby books. Darkseid, Batman, Hal Jordan. They winning. They winning for me. Those are my favorites, so I gotta go with DC.
All right.
I don't like Titans. I don't like the new Superman. I'm not reading none of that crap.
All right. We got comics or manga?
I'm gonna go comics because mangas wasn't available. I don't remember ever being able to get mangas.
Yeah, back in the day, it was definitely it was. You'd be lucky if you found the tape with subs on it. But manga was hard as shit to get.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z though.
We found that shit. We found that.
I never forget the feeling when I was a kid, knowing Dragon Ball Z was coming on Cartoon Network.
Tsunami, that shit. That Dragon Rock the Dragon, that shit had its hype.
Now let me tell y'all a little history. So in the 90s, right? Michael Jackson, probably in the 80s too. Michael Jackson used to pronounce his videos on. It used to be like on the news, all that. You gotta remember, there's no YouTube and nothing.
Right.
So the streets used to get cleared. Like nobody would be out in the street. Like Michael Jackson video premiere at 6 o'clock. Everybody go in the house and watch it. Hold on. It's the same thing with Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember. No, we used to have the basketball in the street, football in the street. When 5 o'clock hit, we was in the house.
It's gone. Straight to it.
We was in the house, bro. So that's a tough one because of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, like, fed a country at one point. Yeah, like they said it fed.
That's crazy.
Is it Japan? Is it Japan?
Yeah.
Yo, they said Dragon Ball Z, the license for Dragon Ball Z, bought a whole lot of resources to Japan.
I can only imagine. That shit big as shit over here. I can only imagine it over there.
That's serious. That's why he got a freaking Goku Day over there.
That's crazy.
You know? So I would say comics only because I was able to put my hand on the comic.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z tape, you had to go find them, John. Like,
facts.
It was no eBay or Amazon Prime.
Go find your local Chinatown and hope for the best.
Yeah. Hope for the best, yo. So I had the first Dragon Ball Z tape I got a hand on was at Blockbuster. And it was Trunks. Yeah, it was Trunks Saga, something like that. And it was when he sliced up Frieza.
Oh yeah, that was epic, man. I remember that shit.
That thing 50,000 times before I took it back.
Hey, want to give it back?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with comics. Comics because it's readily available, and you know.
All right. Yeah. I already know the answer, but I'll let the people know. Optic blast or mega beams?
Which one cooler? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cyclops Jones is fire because it's coming out the glasses.
Okay.
He pushing the button. He looking like.
I expected you to go straight. I was expecting no hesitation on the mega beam.
Darkseid he used the omega beams, but people don't know the difference between like omega sanction, omega beams, omega effect, all that stuff. So he don't really use the full extent of the omega beam that much.
Okay.
Cyclops, that's what he got.
Okay.
And it looks way cooler.
I was a little surprised.
Omega beam, it's just one little small piece of what Darkseid can do. So, yeah.
All right. Rocky or Creed?
I didn't see Creed.
Oh, it's good. Trust me. If you fuck with Rocky, check out Creed. Yeah. It's dope.
Yep. So I'm one of those dudes Rocky get on my nerves because the city praised that crap way too much. It ain't real, man. They got statues and stuff.
This one, it kind of followed in that step, but it kind of stepped away at the same time. Like, all right, we get it's Rocky, but they kind of like he said his own. Like, that's why it's different. It's not even it ain't even called Rocky. It's Creed. Like, it's a whole separate entity. Like, he only came to Philly because of Rocky. Like, he from the West Coast and all that shit. So he got his own way, but. I mean, it's a dope movie and shit. If you fuck with Rocky, you'll fuck with Creed and shit. But okay.
Yeah, no, I I know. My mom keeps trying to get me to watch Creed, but I'll check it out. I don't really have time to watch movies. Like, I ain't see Eternals. I told you I ain't see Captain Marvel. I ain't seen a lot of stuff yet. Like, yeah, I got to catch up on a lot of stuff.
All right. We got Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern or Ryan Reynolds Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Okay. You ain't fuck with the Green Lantern movie?
I would never watch Green Lantern ever again.
That's crazy.
I saw it in the movies. I'm surprised I read the comic after that.
That's crazy. All right. Thor or Superman?
Ooh, that's a good one. Superman is the GOAT.
I give him that.
It's kind of hard to go against the GOAT. Like, people want to say he got his power from, like, I think they say Neymar or something like that. Neymar was like the real man. Superman, that's mega. That's like mecha stuff. Like, he's up there. You talking about in a fight?
No, just like the popularity overall. Like who would you?
Yeah, you gotta go with Superman because more people know Superman than they know Thor.
Okay, I get it.
That's a fact.
All right, we got Dragon Ball or Naruto.
Oh shoot, Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Naruto was fire, though.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I mean, when that shit first came out, I was like, okay, it was something different at the time and shit. Like it was kind of slow, but.
Yo, I remember I was watching Naruto in my one bedroom apartment, right? I got 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom house now, so y'all ain't gotta tag me trying to chop me up. I ain't in one bedroom. So I was in my apartment and I was like, what, 20, 21, 22? And my homie hit me up with Naruto. I would never watch Naruto. I was like, I'll give it a chance. I ain't got nothing else to do. Watching Naruto, and I got to Obito. They was doing some type of. They was trying to capture one of the beasts.
The tail beast, yeah.
Water. It was like the whole. And Obito was acting like a freaking fool the whole time.
Yeah, as Toby and shit. Yeah.
And when he went onto the tree, he changed his voice and he disappeared.
Yeah, the whole.
Yo, most fire thing. Yo, it scared me when it happened. I don't know how they portrayed that acting so well as a cartoon. But he split it. It changed everything. Now I went to work. We talking about it. Like, yo.
Yo, watch this joint.
Like, we gotta know what's going on. So then I started reading the manga. That's the first manga I started reading was Naruto.
Okay.
Every Wednesday night it would pop up at 12 in the morning while I was at work. I used to work overnight. And I would read it. Read it. Next thing you know, the show, the best episode is where Kakashi killed a young girl.
Oh, Ren.
So Obito rage out and everything turned red.
Yeah. I mean,
man, yo, that was the saddest but dopest episode I've ever seen. For real.
All right.
For real.
I think you answered this earlier already, but Red Hood or Batman?
Batman. Red Hood is just an extension of Batman.
Right.
You know, if you think about it, Red Hood wouldn't be Red Hood without Batman.
Right.
Even Red Hood, Batman's decision created Red Hood.
Right.
You know, that's why I like Batman's story because it's intriguing. It's kind of like, oh man, why? That's too deep. We gotta talk about that on camera.
All right.
But it's a lot of people living in the world, a lot of stuff in the world going on. You wonder why it doesn't just get eradicated.
Right.
You know, Batman kind of fit in that mood where it's like, yo, man, you're drawing a fine line where you can have peace, but a lot of your decisions branch off into making it more of a mess. Even though people don't talk about this enough. Gotham City crime rate is down. It's like way down because of Batman.
They feel that, man. They
But,
like,
you know, so I'm gonna go Batman. Batman the GOAT. He's the GOAT too.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I already know the answer because we from Philly, but cheesesteak or chopped cheese?
Cheesesteak.
I must say.
Only reason why I said cheesesteak because I don't know what the heck chopped cheese is. What's that?
It's basically like, it's New York's basically like kind of cheesesteak is like, it's, you know.
Y'all have only been in New York maybe 5 times in my whole life.
Yeah, it's
eating there, I don't know. I never ate there. Like, I think I went there, I got like McDonald's or something when I was there. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't remember.
All right, last one. Beard or goatee?
What is it?
Beard or goatee? Yeah.
Oh shoot! Nah, goatee is too synonymous with porn stars now. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go to full beard.
Okay.
You know, I'd rather be the caveman, the dude that chopped down trees.
Yeah, for real,
you know?
shit. Plus, this is a Philly thing. You know, we do the beards down here and shit. Like,
the dude that look like a pedophile. You know what I mean? They messed up the goatees, man. They got too many jokes for people with the goatees.
Yeah,
or
the little stash and shit.
I gotta rock the beard. You feel me?
All right. Before we wrap this up, you got anything you want to plug? Let people know about Clothing Line more and shit, where they can get it.
Well, just DM me because honestly, like a lot of my inventory went to the stores, so I'm restocking. I got stuff here, but I'm restocking. So you just hit me up. And you know, I get you a shirt easy. Instagram at Race Kid Clothing Company, or just DM me. Y'all know where to DM me at.
Right. Get your shirts. Get your shirts.
All the support. Listen, yo, for real. It's not about like I'm just being transparent. Right now, it's not about money. It's not about the money. It's more about the receipts.
Facts. Building the brand up.
Clientele. You know what I'm saying? Building the clientele up. So just hit me up so I can get the clientele. If you love it, you give me what you believe is worth. You feel me? Like, I'm dead serious. I have my career. I got my job already and all that stuff. We good. So, like, with Race Kid, it's more so at some point it's going to pay for everything itself. You know, the goal is to really sell the idea. Because I have an idea.
I get what you're doing and shit. I know the business side. I get it. Build the name up, build the brand up. Somebody gonna come with you with a bag. Yup. Hey, Target, y'all want Race Kid? It'd be Race Kid Target. And I won't have nothing. Just give me my bag. And that's yours now. I'm on to my next baby. I work on something else.
Yeah. I mean, that's all Gap did with Kanye. You know, that's all Nike does with Jordan.
Basically.
You know, you have the name, you got, and you just license it off. Like, okay, y'all want to sell these in y'all store. Y'all want the idea, pay for the idea. Basically. So just hit me up. And go to Guardians. We had to stop the DC wars because a lot of people got suspended or something.
A whole lot. It been a whole lot of people in like Facebook jail. Like that shit got real crazy at a point.
Yeah. So he stopped the war. Oh my god, yo, Bull is upside down on the mic. Legit. So yeah, yo, but hey man, look, that's all. Just go to Guardians. Respect Guardians for what it is. Don't get sensitive in Guardians. Really sensitive, DM me. You know what I mean? I kick you out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what's up.
You don't need no regret. Like, seriously, like, just know what Guardians is. We ain't watchers, we ain't nerds. Stop trying to make it that. We never been that. We older than them. We're going to stay the same regardless. You know, I'm actually planning some stuff because I notice when I leave, or I take breaks, and I really take breaks. Not even breaks. I just get real busy. Because I was in a debate versus Adam.
Okay.
And
where is this at?
I was kicking his butt. You don't even want. I'm not even going to do this to you, Adam. You can be my arm. So I ain't even going to promote it. But he took like 4 weeks to come back for his turn.
Okay.
I ain't back for my turn. It's been like a month. So I ain't even. That's what I'm saying. That's a problem. You know, I'm busy now. I can't even finish the debate.
Yeah, I'm in one now. It's crazy.
No, go to Guardians. We're gonna start back up the wars. Do some classes. Y'all wanna do classes? Please come with me with classes. You know, make sure it's right. Make sure the pilot good. We don't just post pictures. No, you gotta give us you gotta give me a nice picture. Underneath the comments, you put all the stuff. You tell the story. People love that stuff. I'm telling you, they love that stuff.
Okay,
I'm still getting hit up.
Okay, what's up?
You know, so go to Guardians, have fun, enjoy yourself. Go to Nerds, go to Watchers, have fun, enjoy yourself. That's the Trinity. That's all I care about. You know, all I care about.
All right, man. That's what's up. I'm glad you took the time out. Before I do, I'm gonna wrap up. I do want to give a shout out to me and Raph. He did the intro video for the show. My producer,
Sure.
Max Uno, the Black Maid. She did the music, all original. I mean, from Philly, you know, Philly made. And you for taking the time out, wrapping it up with me, and all y'all that's watching. That's a wrap, man. I appreciate it.
Yo, listen, like, share, comment. Don't be scared somebody else getting successful.
Facts.
Just do your thing. It's enough people for everybody. It's enough money for everybody. Don't hate on Debo. You know what I mean? Share his stuff. You know what I mean? It's good content. Share it and then go do your own. And we do the same thing for you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We always look for something to do. So yeah, just know. I know there's people out there that's scared to have other people be successful. I know there's people out there that love our shirt that don't
they don't want you to be on top.
Nah. But hey, listen, it's gonna happen regardless if it's in God's plan anyway. You know what I mean? So don't hate on the video. Watch the video. I took shots at people. That's how I'm gonna promote it. Matter of fact, I would say, yo,
that's what's up.
Darts. You know what I mean? Like Kanye West just did.
Yo, Big Sean, that was crazy. That was crazy.
All right, yeah, that's all I got, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate the time, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Love y'all, man. For real, I love y'all. Y'all can hit me up for anything. I'm just big brother. I'm a tough guy. It is what it is. I gotta hold it down for everybody if I have to. You know. So yeah, I'm never right, 100% right. I'm never 100% wrong. Just respect it. Respect the game. Respect different opinions. Man, get back to that old stuff. The new stuff is bad.
It's trash.
You know, so yeah, y'all, just thank y'all for watching. You know what I mean? Subscribe. That's the real important thing. Subscribe to the channel.
Appreciate it, man.
Alright, boss.
Alright, man. I'll holler at you.
Yes, sir. See ya.
Alright.